Dominic Toretto. You don't know me. You're about to.
Did you know the tank chase was originally planned to be created via CGI?
They got a tank. I'm sorry. Did somebody just say a tank?
But director Justin Lin insisted that it had to be done practically with some post-production enhancements. Also, as a bonus, 100-plus cars were wrecked in the process of filming Fast and Furious 6. And you want to know a secret about Brian and Letty? Let's stick around for the end of the video to be let in on it.
Nobody makes me do anything I don't want to.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Movie Mistakes, and today we're going to show you 10 goofs we found in Furious 6. Roll it! During the first chase scene, Dom and Hobbs are trying to catch the outlaw Shaw. Shaw flips one of the police cars, and Hobbs swerves his black Hummer out of the way. As Shaw continues to roll cop cars like a bowling ball at them, we can see that the Hummer is now some shade of dark gray. Now, was it previously black because of the shade, or does it suddenly now have a different paint job? You tell us! In the tunnel scene, Brian is hot on the tail of one of the bad guys. The guy turns right and Brian is flipped over, and it looks like he's going to land right side up. Yet, as we continue with the clip, he is now about to land upside down for some reason. So just as Hobbs fails to take down Shaw, we turn our attention to Dom and Letty. He bumps her car, forcing her to stop, then he parks next to this post. He jumps out of the car to have a chat with his lady love, but when we get a view of the two from a different angle, Dom's car is parked further away from the post. Oh yeah, and spoiler alert, then he gets shot. Plot twist, anyone? In this mistake, Brian pretends to get himself arrested. He exits the plane and is turned over to Stasiak by the United States Marshals. All seems normal, except the word Marshal is spelled with one L instead of two. Great work, guys. Maybe you should go back to school, somewhere other than the Chicago public school system. Shaw and his team are on a mission, and the Fast and Furious team are out to stop them. The Jeep leading Shaw is flipped over and lands with no traffic in front of them. Shaw and Letty then bust out of the truck, exposing a tank. As the camera angle changes, we can now see there are other vehicles on the road. As the tank is put in play, Tej says my favorite phrase of the movie.
They got a tank.
Giselle and Han then ride by this car south, leaving it in the dust. We now get back to the tank, which is destroying cars going north, and that includes the car they passed earlier. Wait, what? I'm confused. Maybe they're just driving in a big circle?
Imaging.
Let's get back to Han and Giselle. She's trying to crash derby and loses, so she's forced to hang on for dear life, leaving her bike on the road. Han, being the super stuntman that he is, dodges her bike. But wait, where the heck is the Jeep? And Giselle is gone too. What are we watching here, an action movie or a magic show? Here, Brian saves Roman from almost certain death. We turn our attention back to the tank that's dragging Roman's car on a very short leash. Letty exits the tank to try and disconnect the car while Brian furiously knocks the car over the railing. So, just a question, why is the cord so long now? In this part of the movie, Shaw is captured. We then turn to Letty, who's sitting on the stairs. She stands up with her necklace in perfect place. Brian approaches her to let her know that it was him who put her undercover. In this tender moment, she tells him not to worry about it. But I am worried about why her necklace changed positions. In our final mistake, the crew has made it home and they are barbecuing to celebrate. Tej is comforting Han, then takes a sip of his beer. Hobbs shows up to the party and Roman says,
Hey, Mia, better hide your baby oil.
yet we can now see that Tej is no longer holding his drink. But suddenly, he is holding it once again.
I was just joking.
So either this is a continuity error or Han is really possessive about his alcohol. Now for that secret I told you to stick around for at the beginning of our video. Did you know when Letty is with Dom, Brian, and the crew towards the end of the film, Brian approaches Letty to apologize to her for getting her involved with Braga, and Letty says to Brian, "I may not remember anything, but I do know one thing. Nobody makes me do anything I don't want." This is the first time in the entire Fast and Furious series that Brian and Letty actually talk to each other directly. So, what did you think of Fast and Furious 6? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to tell us what you want to see next. Join our family today by clicking the subscribe button and notification bell now. We'll keep you updated on all of our newest videos. I'm Darren Marlar from Marlar House here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.